of waters for the things of God. One thing led to another. Now I'm standing before you, a new Lord hooked on God's word. Alright! My heart's burning, I'm fired for God, taking every breath I take. In life, thought I'd be tired of Christ, living in torment as if he's coming to death. In life, the finish line, God first. Keep in mind, make it count.
Oh, Shnikes. Welcome to Church of Wheel. We are shutting off our bedroom. Just had dinner. This was scheduled for 9 o'clock in the morning, but you know, instead of partaking in morning live shows, I did a live show vertical YouTube, and we've been sleeping all day because that's what we do around here. We like our sleepings. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. I really like sleeping. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping away. Pardon me for a second. So I get here at 8 o'clock this morning, and the reviews say you can check in early. You're just going to sleep in the parking lot kind of thing. So I did that. And hold on, I gotta do complicated things in the background. Son of a turkey. I need to friggin' use my GPS. Hold on. Settle down. Hope your kids are doing okay. Sorry I'm ignoring you. Welcome to the Church of Wheel. Today's show is Trockin. We're trucking today. Actually, I was sleeping most of the day, and the appointment's 3 p.m. And I never got a phone call. They said, "Hey, put your name down. We'll give you a call." And I said, "Cool. I'm gonna take a nap." And they're like, "All right, we'll call you." Well, 3 p.m. rolled around, and I didn't get a phone call, so I had to walk into the warehouse, and they're like, "Why did you get here at 8?" I'm like, "Because I did." "Well, you're too early." And I was like, "It doesn't matter how early I am. I'm here now, and the appointment's now." That's just there's certain types of people that need to not run warehouses. I'm not going to point anyone out in particular, but you know the usual suspects. Why do you run a warehouse if you don't know how to run a warehouse? Who gave you the authority to run an entire food distribution warehouse? They had my bills all day. They had a paper that said, "I'm here." And I guess there was a shift change, and they just completely forgot about me. Let's get a few comments before I abandon you. Shannon Thomas Trucking's in the house. Good seeing here, Shannon. Hope you're doing okay. I hope you read your text message. I have to go kind of vertical so I can read my own freaking comments. T-Bone's in here. Trucking with T-Bone is not rolling with T-Bone. WCF Invader Don, good seeing here. Just trucking, I see. Yep, I am just trucking. Tolga's in the house saying hi to Shannon and everybody. They're unloading the trailer right now. I got a little bit of time to fool around, do the thing. Brown chicken. Good seeing you here. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to skip a few comments. What state you in? I'm in Ohio. T-Bone says wheeling and dealing. The Sterling wheeling and dealing. Asia, haven't seen you around the channel in quite a long time. I hope you're doing well. I've missed you dearly, but my aim's getting better. TJ Bull of the Woods is saying, "What's up?" He's our favorite Sasquatch from the P&W. I know I'm starting to look like a Sasquatch myself. Sick bastards in the house saying hi to everybody. Sick bastard, why are you running? Why are you running? Running because it makes me money. That's why. Big Dan says hi to Tolga. Joe Little, comment of the month. Whatever happened to good fried chicken? Cisco happened to. Oh, God damn it! I need to punch a fucking pillow. God damn it! What happened to good fucking chicken? Ah! Other than that, I really don't have much of an opinion. Yeah, the Cisco has made all food in every restaurant taste exactly the same. Sure, you can have Popeye's chicken. It tastes different than KFC, but it's all crap. Even Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is not that good. The only reason people like Chick-fil-A is because they're all part of the hive. They don't want to upset their friends on fucking Facebook and say that, it's actually kind of mediocre chicken. They don't want to piss off God because he blessed Chick-fil-A. Listen, I'm not fat because I overeat. I'm fat because I am a food professional. Oh my God. Wasn't I supposed to be doing something? Yeah, I'm going to distract you for a second. Comment of the month right there. Whatever happened to good fried chicken? You will, derailed the show. Hashtag derailed. I'm upset that you can't get good fried chicken. Okay, so I don't know if Buck Brown is in here, but he lives in the South and could possibly steer me in the direction of good fried chicken. Number one, it doesn't come from, a big restaurant. Don't go to Applebee's for your fried chicken. Okay. Don't go to friggin' what's that other one? Cracker Barrel. Don't go to Cracker Barrel. Okay. That's institutional fried chicken. Sure, they might make it in the kitchen there. They didn't get it in a box from Costco. A Cisco truck didn't pull up that morning and unload it. There's somebody back there actually breading the chicken and stuff. You would hope. They say that about Chester's chicken too at the friggin' Love's truck stops. Yeah, they bread it, but it's still crap, flavorless. You got to find like a mom and pop restaurant. One that's almost out of business. Maybe it has 1 or 2 years tops before before the owners retire. And that's where you'll find good fried chicken. I thought we were supposed to be talking about trucking. Whatever happened to trucking? Pop Tart, good seeing you here. Hope you're doing well. She got a new YouTube channel, but she said don't subscribe to it. Interesting. Brown Chicken says someone say fried chicken. Oh, fried friggin' chicken. Fried chicken. Talk about fried chicken. I totally forgot. We got fried chicken around here. We got fried chicken, chicken, fried chicken. Right there. Fried chicken. You see? He's fried. He's chicken. Sounds a little sad, doesn't he? I'd be sad too if I got fried chicken. I have to distract you for a second. Hold on. Brown Chicken, thank you for being a member for a couple months. At 7:30 tonight, a members only video goes public for 24 hours. Uh, it's my favorite motorcycle video that I ever made, and it was important to me, and it represents a happier. Wrong statement. It represents a happy time in my life, not a happier time. I'm much happier now. And I just wanted to share it with the community. So it'll be public for a couple 24 hours. 24 hours. And it's going back to members only. So members get access to all my old videos and stuff. So if you're interested in being my friend, pay up. Good seeing here, Brown Chicken. I have to distract you for a second because I gotta use my GPS on my phone. So for a moment, I'm gonna distract you as much as I can. 3, 2, 1, distraction, activate.
You remember those heavens were shut up because the people, those heavens were shut up in faith, breaking through. And she proved God. God has something better than where you are right now. And their place in Him as the, hallelujah. And God sent that man that day to open up those heavens. Shoo, hallelujah. Instead of letting our faith be dictated to by our heart and what God said. There it is again, so strong. Faith is the substance, the title to the deed of the substance of things hoped for. I just got another good one. Thank you, Jesus. 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 I'm very bold. I know that. Before the devil steals this thought out of you, while the inspiration, while the anointing is there. Thank you, Lord. Hello. You have to press in. You have to press on. You have to go on. Starting is great, Proverbs says, but finishing is better. For I have seen all that I've seen what Laban's done unto. Isn't that amazing? And my word will not return void, and it will go to that which it was sent. And it will prosper. But life and joy and the nature of God. Oh, hallelujah. And bread for eating will also provide and multiply. Oh, that's the opening of the windows of heaven. This is decreeing faith. Decreeing a thing, excuse me, and it shall be established unto thee, the force, the spiritual force of the spiritual power. He is preparing for you as we even speak. I smell heaven's bakery cooking up something good for you, sister. If God's got to send a bird, He'll send a bird. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah.
Hey, hey, I'm your life. I'm no one who takes you there. Hey, hey, I'm your life. I'm no one who cares. Hey, hey.
All right, we're back. I had to send because I'm going to be late to my next pickup, I have to send in a late call. Because these people unloading trailers don't know how to do it correctly. See the red light flashing? That means I can't leave. That means they're not done. And we got to wait for them to get all done. But yeah, anyway, tonight at 7:30, there's a video that's just going to drop at 7:30 tonight, Eastern. A couple hours. We got Mike Bull in the house in the hizzy. Says, good evening, Sterling and family. We got a good family around here, right? I'm pretty sure every single one of you invited me over for Christmas, and I was like, no, I'm gonna get out here and make money because I'm a rich truck driver like that, and I got intimacy issues and won't hang out with you or look you in the eyeballs. That's the insane truth. Oh, I would have loved to have a good Christmas, a good a good Christmas dinner, family dinner and stuff like that. But you know, I was on the road. Do 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 do. Did I see Tyke Truck? Yes, Tyke Truckin saying hi to Tolga. Did you say hi to me? I'm gonna hold on. I gotta make sure that Tyke Truckin said hi to me. You don't come waltzing in here and just friggin' not say hi to me. Rob on the road. That is Tyke Trucking, by the way. Says back again. Hey, yep. Hope you're doing better. I think you said you had a cold and you were going to have some oxtail soup. I went live this morning when I got parked up for the day. Let's check our hours of service. It's getting kind of chilly in here. I'm going to turn on the friggin' bunk heater. Excuse me. I am not partaking in cold weather right now. I don't want to deal with it. But Sterling, you used to be so insulated. Yeah, I know. You used to be tough and strong, willing and able. Red lights a flashing. I just don't want to deal with the friggin' I don't want to deal with the cold. That's why I got my long sleeve caterpillar and I'm wearing pants. I'm actually wearing pants right now. I'm not wearing panties, but wearing pants. APU just fired up. It's got a little bit of smoke coming out of it. Possibly a bad injector. Could be the cold weather as well. The truck next to me is an International LT, and all the windows are fogged up in it. If you're driving your vehicle this time of year and your windows fog up, you might want to consider getting your heater core looked at, especially if you smell coolant. He also could have been just driving with his defrosters on all day, and when you shut off your vehicle, the moisture that got sucked into the air conditioning releases itself in the cab. T-Bone says, I'm still good with Bojangles. Nope, they use Tyson chicken. Anything Tyson chicken gets shipped by Cisco. Bojangles is okay. But KFC has fallen. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Cheap freight hauler, when I eat Chester's shit before I get to the fuel island. Really? Are you getting it medium rare? Don't get your chicken medium rare. Make sure it's well done. The Chester's chick is surprisingly, the Chester's chicken has never turned sour on me. It's been all right. It hasn't been a whole lot of all right, but it's been all right. And what's up with, like, you go to a Chester's or something like that, and they got like the special sauce, the Chester sauce or something like that. It's advertised on the friggin' menu. And every time you ask for it, they're like, we ain't had that in like 2 years. Then why is it on the fucking menu? Oh, my Chester's friggin' Chester sauce. I think it's like a fry sauce or something like that with a little bit of spice in it. Oh, in other fast food news, Arby's has gotten rid of the spicy 3-pepper sauce. So next time you see an Arby's, tip over the trash can and flip off everybody that works there. Do it for Sterling. You got rid of my spicy 3-pepper sauce. That's what I love dumping on my crinkle fries. Hey, Sterling, how come you're not sticking to your diet? Shut up. Depressed because nobody loves me on last Christmas. I gave you my heart. Then the very next day, you sold it for weed. I'm awake, by the way. Rob's neighbor says, I've never had Chick-fil-A. I like it's is that the southern Tex? Is that the Tex-Mex version? Chick Chick-fil-A. Oh, coming to an El Pollo Loco near you. Chick-fil-A. Good times. Do 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 do. Cheap freight hauler. The best chicken now comes from a gas station, like an off-brand gas station. Rob's neighbors in the house saying, "What's up?" Let's see if I missed anybody. I'm pretty good. Joe Little. That comment is the best comment that ever happened this year. You know, it's the end of 2025, and we all got to make decisions on what the best comments were. I don't know if the APU just died or somebody fell over drunk in my trailer. The way they're unloading me, I wouldn't doubt it. Do we have an error code? No, we're good. We're good. Interesting. Oh, I have delicate feelings, and I can tell when the truck's not running right. Bunk heater's working all right. We're good. But yeah, what good fried chicken's gone. Cheap freight hauler. Good evening and cloudy, wet. Oh, gross, cloudy and wet. Disgusting. Keep that language to yourself. How dare you speak ill of Florida? Good to see everybody around here. Big Dan says our local store makes their own fried chicken. It's so addicting. Butcher cuts whole chickens, and deli makes the mix in house. 4 fried thighs for $5. Good times. See, there's still good fried chicken out there, but like Cheap Freight Hauler was saying, you got to find it at a gas station out in the middle of nowhere. Brown Chicken says that's an action figure of me. What, the fried chicken? Got some fried chicken going on. Pop Tart Gone Trucking has blocked me. We're blocked. Southern hospitality is homemade mashed potatoes and homemade gravy, bean. Wait, hold on. Homemade gravy, green beans, mac and cheese, collard greens, corn on the cob, and some cornbread, fried chicken on the side, and sweet iced tea. You just described 3,200 calories in one setting and type 2 diabetes. Appreciate it. Yeah. T-Bone rolling with T-Bone said, "Well, thanks to Pop Tart, I'm hungry." Do you have a video premiering tonight? I think you do. I've got a video that's popping in. I got to plug my phone in. Got to plug in my phone. La 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 la. Turn on the light, 'cause I'm getting old. Can't see anything 'cause I suck. Okay, are we plugged in? We're not plugged in. Look at me screwing up on a live stream. What are you kids paying me for? You know? No refunds. Plug in my phone. La 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 la. Why aren't you charging? What's up with you? What happened to you? We used to be friends. I thought you loved me. Where? How much is that charger in the window? The one that's not currently charging my phone. Seriously. There we go. Helps when you plug everything in correctly. All right, so we got phones charging. We got comments getting out of control. That's a perfect meal. Yeah, it sounded really good. Pop Tart's good people. I'll tell you that. T-Bone saying, I'll live in Georgia, so I could be getting that tonight. The fried chicken with all the fixins. I did stop in Lebanon, Missouri. I didn't have a Christmas meal. Excuse me. I didn't have a Christmas meal, but I did have a ribeye, and it was okay. Restaurants in Missouri use a little bit too much salt. And they do that because the dude next to me almost wiped out that trailer. Swear to G Willikers. You know how many people could have died just now? The correct answer is not enough. Um, what was I saying? Something about stings. Who cares? There's a truck that just hit the road that has no lights on his trailer at all. When you pre-trip your trucks, make sure you got your lights working. Could you do that? I see too many things. Tolga, no worries, mate. You sacrifice yourself for humanity. Brown chicken got fried. Mike Ball's in the house, lurking. Okay, the APU just fired back up. What you got going on, truck? Tolga saying hi to Mike. He had a good show this morning. Rolling with T-Bone says, gotta go pick up the kid from wrestling. See y'all later on. Good times. Roland with T-Bone was a wrestler himself, so I'm surprised you're not teaching. Big Dan says, hi, Mike. Good show today. It was a pretty good show. I caught some of it before I fell asleep. I try not to watch YouTube when I'm sleeping. Mike Ball saying hi to Tolga. Good to see you, man. Sick Bastard says, I do not see the video that is dropping because I had to make it private. It's not a premiere. It's just going to drop at 7:30. So unless you're a member of my channel already, you ain't going to see it. It just goes public. It's not like an event. I can't get it to re-premiere, even though I've already premiered it. But it was representative of a very happy point in my life. I had built a motorcycle and taught somebody how to ride it, and we had a beautiful ride together. A nice little adventure. So I'm going to share that with the public for the last time, and then in 24 hours, it's going back to members only. There are some videos that are going private here. 2026 is a year for me to let go and concentrate completely on myself. So there's a lot of content on the channel that will be disappearing because I need to make a new life. Sick Bastard says, why? Birds flying out of the trees. Big Dan says, hey, Sick, good show today as well. Yeah, I went live, and then Sick went live, and then Mike Ball went live. Mike Ball saying hi, Sick Bastard, because he's a king. Why are you gay? Tyke Truckin got pissed. We know what getting pissed is, and it's funny because you kids from the UK always got to announce your arrivals and departures of alcoholism. Tyke got pissed on Lefroig single malt. Still got the chills, but now I don't care. Okay, that's one way to solve your cold. Get lit. Tolga says those anti-fog sprays are actually work. You can also try shaving cream too, but don't clean it with water or wet wipe. Only use a dry towel. That's right. But don't put shaving cream on the inside of your semi-truck windows. That's kind of gross. I don't know. Is that gross? Carney Vanguard is in the house saying, Sterling, wheel. Oh, and I tricked you kids. I didn't even play my good intro. Joe Little says, I mixed the horsey sauce with the 3 pepper. Damn it. Oh, we are best friends. I agree with you on that one. Yeah, Arby's got rid of the 3 pepper sauce. Now, I don't know if it's a nationwide kind of thing because I really don't go to Arby's too much because I know how it's made. It's not real meat. Sorry to disappoint you. It's cellulose and mechanically separated meat and a little bit of food glue. Don't look at the roast beef. Just stick it in your mouth, chew, close your eyes, and accept it. That's the best way to eat Arby's. But yeah, the last three Arby's that I've been to this month, they don't have the three pepper sauce no more. Rob on the road, Tyke Trockin says two chicken legs open. Chickens don't have vaginas. Insane Wheels, Mike Ball. I wasn't reading. Sick Bastard's best quote of 2020. Yeah, he's never reading. All he does is flip the comments. I hunt and peck at the comments now because we got this one right here. Like your comments are being read. I ain't got to do nothing. Sick Bastard's laughing out loud. He is the worst host, by the way. Very worst. So much worst. You can't get any worse. Always room for improvement when you're the worst. Carney saying, still chilling with Krista. Good times. I haven't met a Krista in many years. That's a beautiful name. Every Krista that I ever knew was quite a beautiful lady. I haven't heard that name in years. Let Krista know. I hope Krista is a female. If there's a dude named Krista, it'd be an AH, right? At the end. I don't know. Give me a thumbs up if Krista's hot. Motor Bomber Virginia, valued channel member, has a wrench. Double Dip Monday. Woot. Good evening, all. We're just here till the green light turns green, till the red light turns green. Mike Ball from the depths of darkness. A voice emerges. The truck next to me is leaving. Your windows are foggy. You need to fix your friggin' truck. You can't close your doors. We're parked too close to each other. You can't. You're not going to be able to close your doors. What are you doing? What are you doing, mi amigo? Losing my voice already. I've only been live for what, 35 minutes? Good to see you kids in here. Thank you for hanging out on Monday. Welcome to Monday. It's almost the end of the year. You got any plans for your New Year's? Yeah, I'm going to be driving and avoiding idiots like I always do. Big Dan saying hi to Moto. The truck driver next to me realized that he's too close to me and he can't open the doors on his trailer. APU shut off again. I don't know why it should just run. I hope we're not having mechanical issues. I am not in the mood for mechanical issues. Moto Bomb is yelling again. Hi, Big Dan and Tolga. I don't mind the caps lock. It makes it easier to read. So yeah, I don't see it as yelling. I just see it as, thank you for making sure that I can read your comments. Mike Ball says, thank you, Dan. Much love for that. Big Dan's good people. So's Mike Ball. I don't care what anyone says. The truck next to me made a delivery here, and his truck is completely covered in snow and ice. I'm pretty sure my trailer's unloaded, but they're gonna dick around with the paperwork. I know it. I'm 3 miles from my pickup, so I should be able to just bounce out of here, go pick that up, and continue on with my life. 370 miles north of here is Sterling, Illinois. That's where I'm going, to a Walmart DC. I can't drop it until after midnight, so if I get there by 3 in the morning, all is good. All's good with the world, except that I'm heading into bad weather. It's windy and snowy and icy and disgusting. Did I see Quickshoe? There he is. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good seeing you here, Quickshoe. Hope you're doing well. Good seeing you this morning, too. Insane Wheels Mike Ball says, Quickshoe. Everyone's saying hi to Quick. I'm going to skip a few comments because I just do it. Big Dan says hi to Quickshoe. So loud. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. How's the weather there in the boondocks of North Crackalacky? Sterling, good evening, bro. Much respect from the boondocks of North Crackalacky. So mom's in the hospital, I think. I don't know if she's still in the hospital. She has some flu symptoms. Buck told me about it a couple days ago. I gave her a call and left her a message, and she did leave a comment on this morning's live. So I've been thinking about her and hoping that she's doing okay. A lot of people have been getting sick this year, especially this time of year. And I got allergies like crazy. I slept with the windows open yesterday, the day before in Missouri on a windy day. And there's all sorts of dust and pollen and just nasty stuff bouncing around the truck. I should take my allergy meds because you can hear I am stuffy. Stuffy. I feel. And it sucks being sick on the road, too. Good seeing her so loud. Mike Ball said, why are you gay? You are gay. Insane Wheel saying hi to So Loud. So Loud. Mike Ball, my political brother. Much respect. Brown Chicken says comes in a tube like Brotsworth Arby's. Yeah, you don't want to know how Arby's is made. Listen, they dump like 500 cows into a giant wood chipper, and then like this giant, like it looks like Play-Doh, but it's meat, comes out the other end, and they just cut it off. They just snip it every 50 feet. They just snip it, load it into a trailer, and it goes to an Arby's. Motobomb Virginia. Wait a minute. Sick bastard hosts with me. What does that make me? I know. I suck too. Listen, we can all. You don't want to say this next sentence out loud, honestly, but we can all suck together. It's not a good sentence in polite company to say out loud, especially in a restaurant or a school zone or a grocery store. But hey, thanks for tuning in to the Church of Wheel, where I'll say whatever the hell I want. Tolga, rubbing the shaving foam isn't going to be gross. Actually, it smells pretty good even for a few days. Don't spray it too close under the side of the window gasket. Make the windows gross. Yeah, I wouldn't spray anything on the inside of my windows. I keep them pretty clean. I have to because I film a lot. Probably film too much. Mike Ball says, I always love when Sterling sings the intro to Insane Wheels. It's so addictive. I need an intro. Why don't I have an intro? I'm jealous now. You know, like all this work I put into putting on live shows and stuff, and I don't have an intro. Where's my intro?
Welcome to Sterling Wheel.
Welcome to Sterling Wheel. We got a party lady in here. Look at that. We got a party lady. Shh, don't scare her off. She's all pretty. Bayou Blue. Good seeing here. Thank you for representing all the pretty women in the world on my show. We'll just uncomfortably stare at your avatar now. I've decided to start caffeinating. Our brand of caffeine is purely, there you go, unsweetened. I got to back away from the sugars, kids. I had an energy drink this morning and it kind of screwed me up. Good seeing here. Bayou Blue. Bum 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 bum. Hold on. Wow, I get lost. Sick bastard says I don't read. It's almost like you can't read. Quick Shoe says it warmed up nice here. Going to get cold again. Yeah, it's cold where I'm at. We're just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's like 25 degrees. Had snow flurries most of the day. Sick bastard says my Apu is sickly. Hello, thank you. Come again. My truck has an Apu. It just sits back there until you do. Stop reading the magazines. Remember when Apu was a character on The Simpsons, and then all the delicate snowflakes said it was racist, and they got rid of him? And Apu was the coolest character on The Simpsons. Fight me on it. Motobomb says, Roger that, man. You do the best, by the way. How can he do the best when he's the only one that does it? I guess by default, you win. Motor Bomber says, I remember you saying that about caps. Yeah, go ahead and type in all caps. It's cool. It makes it easier for me to read. Mike Ball says, shit. Good to see you kids in here. I'm slightly distracted by the weather outside. Big Dan says, quick shoe. It drops temp fast and ferocious wind behind this front. Hit here today at 3:30. Okay, APU just fired up. How long are you going to run? The APU will fire up when the batteries get a little bit low. It'll bring the voltage on the truck up to 14 volt, and then it'll shut off. Okay, so it started at 1758. It's 1758 where I'm at right now. I'm 8 minutes behind in the comments. Imagine that. Tyke Truckin say, I daren't. You're a little too British. That the word daren't, you're a little too British. Calm down. Seriously. I dare not go out of my town. I have to read it in his fucking dialect now. 3, 2, 1. I daren't go out to my town on New Year's Eve. They drink too much and start beating the shit out of each other. I'm too old for that crap these days. Plus, I'd lose up or end up dead. Good advice there, Tyke Truckin. Let's stare at a pretty girl again. We got pretty girls commenting on my show. Pretty girls are pretty awesome. Wouldn't you think? Makes the world go around, I'll tell you what. Big Dan, flu and sweet and sour sniffles is here pretty heavy in North York, New York. The hospitals are filling up. It's pretty common though, right? Oh, I want a green light. Give me a green light. I want everybody in here to collectively pray that I get a green light and my paperwork so I can scan my paperwork and get paid and go pick up this load that is 2 miles that away. Wind is hitting now. Temperature is dropping fast. It's, you know, Motobomb says laughing out loud, all shit together. What? I don't know what I was talking about. Mike Ball says fire. Mike Ball set fire to the rain. I don't like Adele. I do not like Adele. I'm sorry. I know this is a controversial topic, but I don't like Adele. And I'll tell you why. Years ago, I heard Adele for the first time, and it used to play on NPR. I used to listen to NPR when I was driving, middle of the night and stuff. And they started playing Adele. I thought, wow, she sings friggin' awesome. And then all of a sudden she broke out into mainstream. And that her first song, there's a fire burning in my soul, I was like, she's freaking awesome. Like, I love Amy Winehouse and other female artists and stuff. I can't think of any right now. Christina Applegate was pretty Applegate? Christina Aguilera. Shakira. Uh, a lot of really good female artists, right? And I thought, wow, I heard this artist that popped out on NPR before anywhere else. Before I heard Adele 3 months before she hit the radio here in the States. So proud of myself. I was like, wow, she's really cool. And what a beautiful sounding black lady she is. That beautiful dark, beautiful skin. Probably a well trimmed afro and stuff. God damn, she sings like such a great, beautiful black lady. And then found out she's white. That's not racist. Fuck Adele. Yeah, when I found out Adele was white, I was like, oh, really? A British chick singing like a black chick? Stop it. Stop the cap. Motobomb Virginia, badass intro. By the way, I miss Amy Winehouse like crazy. Big Dan says, I love this intro. My classic Sterling wheel intro. And I tried improving it, but it just wasn't the same. It just wasn't.
The ending has arrived. You are now present and accounted for. Welcome to the steering wheel.
Do. Yeah, I don't really like that intro. Let's get to some more comments, by the way. Moto Bomber says, I got the all clear from the doctor today. Good times. Yeah, Moto went and got his butthole looked at. Insane Wheels, Mike Ball says, let's go, Moto. Let's go, Moto. Let's go. Let's go, Moto. Let's go. Oh, I'm surprised I haven't worn out that air horn. Toga says, brilliant news. Yeah. Toga says, I keep getting scolded by my family doctor. He keeps saying, how can you be this healthy while working every day, a whole day long without even moving? Weird, right? You probably drink energy drinks and masturbate vigorously all day. Mike Ball says, win for pretty girls? Yes. With all the ugliness in the world and political bullshit, pretty girls help. especially when they let you stare at them a lot. Look out, pretty girl. You are too kind. Listen, if you were ugly, I'd stare at you too. You just have to be a girl around here. Brown Chicken says, Shakira, Shakira. Oh, baby, when you do something like that, you make a woman go wild. Uh, Que Paso, Que Rico, Shakira, Shakira. I can't remember the lyrics. Da, 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 da. Brown Chicken says, Bayou Babe. Watch out. There's a lot of lonely guys in here. They're staring at your picture now. Yeah, Bayou Babe instead of Bayou Blue. But she was dating a black guy who broke her heart. Does that count? Is that what caused her to sing like a black chick? Or are you talking about recently? Admittedly, I don't follow her story too much because, she broke my heart. She really did. She broke my heart with her racial tensions. I loved Adele. When I first heard that song, what was that year? It was 2002, right? 2002, 2003? Rolling in the Deep, right? Yeah. Freaking loved her. So I found out she was white. Damn it! Other than that, I really don't have an opinion. Brown Chicken says, fire. I feel movement in my trailer. Did you take a friggin' lunch? Did you get lost on your forklift? I swear to God, it's only 36,000 pounds of crap in the trailer. You can get it unloaded in 17 minutes. Been sitting here for a friggin' hour. Yeah, Amy Winehouse was brilliant. If you watch the documentary about her, you find out that her dad was kind of a piece of shit. And that dude that she hung out with that got her into crank. Right? Sucks. Quick shoe. With many, we don't call them emoticons around here. They're emojis. I grew up with America Online. They're emojis. Not emojis. They're emoticons. Tolga says, and I can't believe that has been 14 years since Amy Winehouse passed away. Tolga's pretty close to the internet, so I don't think he'd lie to us. 14 years since Amy Winehouse passed away? Friggin' time is flying. That means that Mike Ball was still in diapers 14 years ago. That's too funny. Motobomb, Insane Wheels, thank you. Tolga, thank you, man. Yeah, we're all wishing Motobomb, good health. He got his butthole looked at. The doctor was impressed. Brown Chicken says your new intro's like 80s hair band's second album, not as good as the first. I agree. I agree with that. Sometimes you just got to leave well enough alone, right? Toga says F word this keyboard. You got a keyboard acting out of you got a shambly keyboard. You got some sticky keys. Listen, if you're masturbating in front of your keyboard, turn to the side. Okay. Brown Chicken is laughing out loud. There's no reason to laugh on this show. It's a very, very serious show. Pike Trockin says, last time I was out uptown, got in a scrap and was arrested 2 weeks later at the grievous for GBH in the UK, grievous bodily harm. It was me versus 8 and got TKO'd, but not till I bottled some guy bitten another. Jesus Christ, Tyke. It's probably a good thing you just stay at home and drink. Wow. Tyke Trucking is a scrapper, right? Brown Chicken, I got a big doctor exam the 6th, but no butthole action will partake. Listen, you walk into your doctor's office and you demand butthole action. I want you to lead with your butthole when you walk into your doctor about, hey, I got the sniffles, but look at this. Lead with your butt. Tolga says, actually, it's the USB hub. I should stop using it. It's already broke 2 of my keyboards. You use a USB hub for your keyboard? Why would you do that? Just plug it directly into the computer. People from Turkey, I swear. Bayou Blue, good seeing here. I think we're just going to stare at you a lot. Tyke Trucking, continuing his fight story. Knocked some teeth, and the guy who tried to fish hook me lost his finger. Jeez. Wow. Okay. The APU just fired up again, but I don't remember it shutting off. This is 11 minutes after. I don't remember it shutting off. I got too distracted on a live show. Brown Chicken says you should put vintage Pam Anderson posters in the cab. Why? I was never a fan of Pam Anderson. She was a female impersonator. Like, she already has big titties, beautiful eyes, nice skin, a beautiful smile, but she enhanced her look just a little bit too much. It's what I call a female impersonator. And okay, I don't know if the APU shut off or if it stalled or if they're bouncing around in the trailer. I have a sensitive butt tonight. Yeah, Pam Anderson. I think she looked better without makeup. I've seen something popping around the internet recently that she's not wearing makeup and stuff, and she's survived quite a bit in life. So yeah, I'm losing my train of thought. Tolga says that Tyke Trucking, were they the same mofos, whoever's trying to rob you over your leather jacket? I think I remember that story. Brown Chicken says, rolling in the pee, my dog. Why do dogs do that? Dogs are terrible people. Bayou Blue says that black boyfriend inspired all those songs, laughing my ass off. So thank him. Fine. Thank you, random black dude that gave Adele a proper dicking and inspired such an incredible music career. We all love Adele around here. I set fire to the rain. Do 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 do. Sick bastard. Bayou Blue can shed some light on why hot chicks are the most of the time batshit crazy, asking for. He's not asking for a friend. Listen, okay, I'm gonna. Everyone, take a note. Grab a notepad, a pen, pencil, a crayon, a dry erase board. Okay. See if I can crack some knuckles here. So you got women, right? And then you've got levels, right? And there's hotness. Wait, hold on. There's hot to not so hot, right? And then there's another level. There's crazy, and then there's sane, right? And I don't know what I'm trying to say, because they could be crazy and ugly. They could also be super hot and totally sane. And you can't explain it? What the hell? Brown Chicken says that's what she said. I don't remember what she said. Brown Chicken dropping the emoticons. That was my old dog, Harold. He's moved on to a better place. He didn't die. He's over hanging out with Snorlord. He became Snorlord's dog because, I'm a defective human being and couldn't take care of a good animal. Could barely take care of myself. Goodbye. Good riddance 2025. Jesus Christ. You want to talk about a flaming dog shit Pop Tart sandwich? God damn it. 2025 was absolute poop. Good riddance 2025. Other than that, I don't have an opinion. Rob on the road, Tyke Trockin says, "Yep, it was that fight for the leather jacket." Well, yeah, somebody's gonna steal your leather jacket. You better friggin'. Tolga says, "I remember, but you aren't violent. They were mofos pushy in it. Almost having similar memories, I believe." Tolga must be slightly drunk because I can barely read his comments. Brown Chicken says Amy Winehouse, which was her stupidest song. I hated that song. It was just a stupid fluff pop song to get her famous, you know? Like Sublime, when they got famous, it was because of the song called Date Rape. And it was a stupid song. Same with Amy Winehouse, the Rehab song. It's stupid. It's just dumb pop fluff. And the rest of her catalog is so much better than that song. So maybe it serves a purpose, right? You do something that goes viral and then everyone sees the rest of your work for what it really is. So, okay, I guess I can't hate it then. Thanks for talking me out of my own stupid thought process, Sterling. You're welcome. She tried to go to rehab, but she said no, no, no. Mike Ball was born in 1995. Really? 95 was a good year. Some of the coolest cars, some of the best modern vehicles came out in 95. Uh, that's before computers really took over and cars, anything after 1995 became very disposable. You could buy a 1995 car today and it would kind of still be reliable and useful. Get closer to the year 2000 and it's starting to get hard to find parts and used parts and stuff like that. 95 is a good year. I appreciate that you were born, Mike Ball. From the depths of darkness, Mike Ball was born. Tolga says July 23rd, 2011 is when Amy Winehouse passed away. Jeez. When did Michael Jackson pass away? That's probably been 30 years, right? Brown Chicken says activate the F word. I'm holding it. A sick bastard says class of 90. That's when you graduated? Wow. You're old. Insane Insane Wheels, Mike Ball. Class of 2013. Wow. I didn't graduate high school, so I have no class. I really have no class. It's obvious, right? That statement doesn't surprise you, does it? I have no class. Actually, I got my GED and left my junior year and went straight to trade school because high school was stupid. High school is stupid. I hate high school. And it sucks because nobody graduated high school. Everyone lives a stupid high school drama bullshit life nowadays. I can't stand drama. Class of 2013. Sick bastards laughing out loud. Settle down. Brown Chicken says, Doctor, can you live stream my butt's hole? Oh, we got a green light. We got people walking up on me. Do we have success? From the depths of darkness, a voice emerges. They're staring at my trailer. Do, 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 do. Put the airline back on my trailer. All good? Yep. All right. Appreciate you. Do, 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 do. La, la, la. La, 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 la. Oh, the dude in front of me almost hit my truck. Oh, I don't want to see this. Okay, so when you get your bills, it'll say, who signed for it and all that crap. And they're claiming a shortage of 325 cases and an overage of 192 cases. So I'm gonna pull out of the dock here and double check this trailer. I'm not happy about this. I can't leave this destination until that gets resolved. Fuck me in my fucking freight hole. Corey, hot chicks are crazy from all the chemicals in their blood from the products they use. Not true. Bayou Blue, my favorite hot lady right now. Back to Black was yes, it was. Oh, is that because she was saying about going back to black dudes? We're not talking about Adele anymore. Insane Wheels, Mike Ball, laughing out loud. I might have to end the show here in a little bit. Michael Jackson passed away June 25th of 2009. I think the cold weather's getting to the batteries on the truck because I was sitting at 11 volts. That's why the APU kept kicking on. Brown Chicken, when's the last time any employer asked to see your high school diploma? Never. It's true. Mike Ball says, I absolutely hated school in general. Same here. Absolutely hated it. Joe Little says, "Oofs, yeah, we gotta resolve this." Bayou Blue, good seeing here. Oh, you're a fucking channel member. I didn't know you're a channel member. Wait, you became a channel member recently. I appreciate you. Always good to have hot chicks around. Go check that load. Oh, that's what she said. Okay, I gotta end this and handle my business. I want to thank you kids for yes, laugh out loud. Oh, I love the perverted people. What am I doing? Ending the show. Thank you for stopping by. Mike Ball says you guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit while we got unloaded. I'm going to press a button to make things go away. We got New Year's coming up pretty soon, right? And, I hope you all celebrate and do your things. And let's watch a little MTV.
Uncle Tim, it was his birthday 4 years ago. We got him. He's a security guard. He got a brown clip-on tie. And 3 days later, I come walking in wearing brown pants, matches his tie. Irony, don't you think? It's like when Jimmy Moriarty punches you in the face, but, although it breaks your nose, it really hurts his right hand. Yeah, it's like playing a $2 scratch-it lottery ticket and losing. Come back here. It's like rain on a rainy day. It's like going crazy when you're already nuts. Hey, get back in the window. Isn't that ironic? don't you think? It's like meeting the girl of your dreams and finding out she's 5. When you believe in your heart of hearts that the moon is made of cheese, but when you look at cheese, you don't think it's the same stuff that makes up the moon. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?